Today is the long-awaited opening day of spring waterfowl hunting. We are in the Kangalaski Ulis on the Taiga River Katemya to try our luck hunting geese and ducks. After a long winter, we feel a surge of new energy. These spring May days are especially dear to people who eagerly await the feather hunting season. Spring hunting always brings unforgettable moments. It's a chance to relax in the fresh air, to connect with nature, and spend time with family and friends by the campfire. And of course, a dose of adrenaline never hurts any hunter. The earth is waking from its long winter sleep. From different corners of the world, a huge number of birds of many species fly into our remote lands. And meadows that were once quiet fill with their own kind of music. The first streams begin to babble, feeding countless rivers and lakes. Soon summer will gradually begin to take hold. Melted snow water during the spring flood spreads across the lowlands, nourishing and warming the fertile soil. Hunters return once more to their hunting grounds. They study the terrain, and based on how the water levels stand this year, they choose the spots where the blinds will be set up. While some are busy building blinds, others take care of useful tasks to prepare feed for the animals living on the grounds.
Let's take up one of the oldest trades, farming, growing grain. We're continuing our habitat improvement work. Here in spring, we built feeders, and now it's May, almost the middle of May. We're going to sow oats, and here we hope the animals will come to feed.
Roe deer live in this area. Right in this spot, we often see tracks, and sometimes the roe deer themselves. And it's convenient here.
Roe deer live in this area.
It's mostly flooded fields.
Right in this spot, we often see tracks, and sometimes the roe deer themselves.
That's why we sow here.
And it's convenient here. Around here, mostly flooded fields, but this particular rise in the land rarely floods. That's why we sow here.
Well, that's it. The spring work is done.
Choosing your calls is also an important part of hunting. Many prefer the traditional rubber decoys, others plastic ones, and some like to experiment and try new things. American-style decoys. Well, made in China, but the design itself is American. You can set the pose. This is sitting, floating, and feeding. Yes, 3 positions. The most convenient thing about these decoys is that they fold flat, and a box just a bit bigger than a ream of A4 paper holds 6 decoys. Decoys are available for almost every kind of duck. And of course, just in case, we also set out feeding position goose decoys, because every hunter hopes that a high-flying skein of white-fronted geese or bean geese will spot the decoy and start descending, and then the hand won't shake, the coveted trophy will be taken. Of course, for now, that's just a dream. Well, it's time for us to take our positions.
Oh!
What?
Ducks are flying past.
Why?
They landed somewhere off to the side.
One, two, three. Gunshots. First shot fired got 2 ducks. The ones that landed a bit farther off flew away, of course. One, two, three. Gunshots got 2 more. Our fellow hunters are making some noise too. Here we have different mouth calls.
All kinds of them. The baby bug for mallards. This one's 6 and 1. There's also one for the mallard drake here, and this one's also bug gardener double nest too. Roughly like this. This is the mallard hen, and this one's just a single call, for when a mallard hen is just sitting, quacking simply, like that. When ducks are flying in, to turn a flock, to stop them, this is what's called the greeting call. That's what Americans call it. It's a greeting. When a small flock flies over, you greet them like this, and that's how you call them into you. And you can just use it to build background sound too. Here, this is a drake. And you can do a background. And so it goes all evening. Next up is the duck commander. This one's for Teal. This is also a hen. And a drake. Teal, when they're sitting, are quite chatty ducks. They're always talking. And so you sit there all evening, quacking away. This is the feeding call, the sound of feeding. It imitates the sound of feeding.
The main thing is to learn to imitate it correctly and at the right time. We're still beginners at this, still learning the technique. This is only my second season with these calls. I still can't make all the sounds correctly. Still, there are plenty of tutorial videos out there. It's enough to sit down, watch, and practice.
Three long-tailed ducks landed at the far end of the pond. These are ducks that look like the Smew or the goldeneye. White with a black back is the drake, and the darker ones are hens. These birds dive very well. We don't see them here often, but sometimes they do fly in. During the day, when the ducks aren't flying, you can take a break. Have a good meal. Clean the gun. Patch up your boots. And not just your boots. Spring weather is changeable. A clear, sunny sky can, within minutes, become covered in dark clouds. It's no surprise if a strong wind suddenly picks up and wet snow starts falling, which then turns to rain. In the evening, before sunset, the hunters head out once more to their blinds. Before going into the hides, you need to adjust the decoys.
This is the Folks PL22 for bean geese. It's a very popular call. Fairly inexpensive, and it works well for bean geese. Right now, we have this Rentius, a white-fronted goose.
White-fronted goose. The geese are coming in, right? Yep. A teal. And that one was an unfortunate miss. To console ourselves, we decided it was just a bit too far.
Got it. You could say we redeemed ourselves after that miss.
Our decoys were spotted on approach, and as they started circling around, they spotted that flock, and by then there were already more of them circling in. There are more of them there. That's it, they've landed now. There they are, sitting. Two flocks. Fortunately, the final shot didn't turn out for us. The cameraman happened to be somewhere else. Well, we're not sure why. We thought we were at a safe enough distance that the geese wouldn't hear us. But the whole flock suddenly rose up and they turned toward me. There. They were already at a decent height. I brought one down. It's lying right next to me now. We've almost reached it. It fell about 60 meters from me. Yes. A white-fronted goose. In Yakut, eriantios. Eriantios means speckled chest. And in Russian, it's called bilolobik, because its forehead is white. Excellent. For these parts, that's a fine trophy.
After a productive day, the hunters gather once more for the evening flight. Didn't get it. A shame, of course, but as they say, the only hunter who never misses is the one who never shoots. Dawn is breaking. The sun slowly begins to peek out from behind the trees. Mist rises over the frozen little lake. Out hunting, a person becomes witness to so many beautiful things, and sunrise is one of those moments when, with our whole soul, we feel a sense of unity with nature. The air temperature has risen, and the ice that covered the ponds overnight has, within minutes, already melted away. One more day brings us closer to the long-awaited summer. Our pond has become quite shallow, so it's time to move to another spot. There, a shoveler just a bit to the side. As the sun sets, everyone gets ready. The ducks could start flying at any moment. And this is a tufted duck. It's gotten so dark that you can't really see anything, let alone aim. All you can see are the ripples left by the swimming birds. But the fact that there are ducks here, that's for sure. Early in the morning, while it was still dark, we saw that on the far side of the pond, a flock of teal was feeding calmly and carefree. We weren't able to call them over to our side. While we sat quietly admiring the ducks, a hawk suddenly appeared. It fell for our decoys and tried to carry them off. But after 2 failed attempts in a row, it landed on the shore, confused. And realizing a hidden camera was filming it, it hurried away. Our hunt is coming to an end. Time to say goodbye to these wonderful places. Heading home after a hunt is always a little sad. As we leave, we want to hold on to these feelings from the hunt for a long time, and to thank Bai and I for the wonderful rest and the great result. The way home is rough going. Moving along the winding, fast-flowing river, you need to stay alert. We hope you enjoyed the footage of our hunt, and that you now have a clear picture of what spring waterfowl hunting is like here in central Yakutia. And with that, dear viewers, we say goodbye. Farewell, until next time.